audio because I'm not 100% sure if we have audio, but it should be working, hypothetically. Do we have it? Give me a second, the mic's up here. Do we have audio? We should have audio. The mic is sitting up here. Yes, we're in a bathtub. I'm not at home today, hence everything's kind of different, and this is the best lighting I can find. So welcome to Not My Bathtub, and I want to know how everyone's doing. And also, it should be working now. I'm wearing clothing, by the way. I don't want this to attract perverts. Give me a second. I have a mic up here. I have a lamp. I have a webcam, and I am sitting in a bathtub because this is as good as it's gonna get. So, I have to flip them around. Okay, wait. I'm gonna pick you guys up and move it over. Does that fix it? The mic's over there now. Wait. If I move it that way, hopefully it doesn't fuck with the audio. Just move it up a little higher. The wire. Put the wire over. You guys can't see the wire, that's fine. Welcome to Not My Bathroom. What is happening? Damn. Yes. Oh, well, if it isn't my favourite screamer, I can never watch because she's on the other side of the world 12 hours ahead. I am ahead of time. Ahead of everyone, clearly. But no, I'm not kidnapped. Currently we have, I don't know, is it a cyclone or hurricane? I haven't been checking, but we have one of those ongoing. So I'm not at home, I'm at someone else's place, and we're streaming from their bathtub. So yes. Wait, how many times a bathtub located stream has been mentioned? See, no, I'm just hiding in a bathtub. No one else is home, to be fair, but it feels very weird sitting in, someone else's bedroom streaming from there. So yes, that is what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. And also we have a cyclone apparently, which is... Oh. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to notify someone. Because I am not home right now. So yes. Sorry. It's a mess. So yes. Yes. Shay's is going to do some fan service, 100%. Speaking of favorites, my favorite, oh, nice. Side quest maxing. I didn't realize you're in WA. Yes, I am in WA, hence the weather isn't great, and I'm going to a convention tomorrow, so it's going to be interesting, and from what I can tell, I don't believe we have any mods, so everyone needs to stay very well behaved. I don't know how long the stream's going to be today because we're on 60% on my MacBook. So as soon as it starts dying and, the stream dies or power dies, whichever dies first, we're going to end the stream then. But yes, I don't believe we have any mods. I can check. I haven't heard from anyone. I did chuck out a message, but no one's responded. And I don't believe we do have anyone tonight, so I will be modding myself. Says it's someone else's. Prevents them from using their bathroom. No, it's fine. Okay, so no one else is home. No one else is home right now. Hence, me hiding in their bathtub is not an issue. I have free reign of the house. Clearly. Please mute if someone starts pooping. Oh, okay. Bathroom. When you guys are thinking bathroom, are you guys thinking toilet in the bathroom? Because this is bathtub, sink, shower. Toilet is the other room, so there will be no interruptions. Fear not. But yes, I think it's a nice bathtub. Not gonna lie, I think it's pretty comfy. I think the decorations are nice. It kind of gives it a vibe. Let me just I didn't try to change anything because I'm kind of crashing someone else's bathroom, so I was like, I'll just leave everything as is. But yes, we are in someone else's bathroom, and I think it's nice. I think it's comfortable. Honestly, if it were me personally, I can bring a blanket in here. I did bring a blanket for just for myself while I'm here. So if it gets uncomfortable, I will take a pause and I will go grab a blanket, and we'll have a blanket at the bottom of the bathtub so my ass is less sore. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it, Nine. But yes. And, oh, okay. For your ads running. Apologies. But yes. Like old. You're not You're actually pretty on the mark there. You're pretty on the mark there. This is a older white person's bathroom. But yes. I didn't think about it. Okay. Honestly, if you've been here since like the early days of streaming, you would know that I originally started streaming on a metal chair. So I feel like the bathtub and the bathtub is nothing in comparison to the metal chair. I believe I will be fine. But yes, my ass will be fine. There's not a lot of arse, and I feel like my only motivation these days to get an arse is for the sake of more cushioning. But other than that, I should be fine, you know? But yes. I started watching Twitch without any furniture and a laptop. God damn. I started originally streaming using my MacBook's camera, and those things are awful. I don't recommend it at all. But yes. I remember when I started streaming, and my first stream was like in an empty room and I was building my desk for my PC. I thought that was quite a fun stream. So we're trying to capture that energy but in a bathtub. And luckily this is like a bathtub without like a shower at the top. My weird fear of like, you know those bathtubs with like showers at the top is like the shower dripping. Like if I were to do a bathtub stream like that. So I'm quite happy that's not happening. Oh, you're getting a KFC ad. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just like being nosy. So yes, I don't believe we do have any mods according to the chat. So I believe, as of recently, I believe Sam is busy. I'm not sure about Nick because normally Nick is here. Perhaps he has something on this evening. And I believe Noodles is catching up on 4 lectures, so I am my own mod tonight. So yes, I renovate the room with my phone taped to the wall playing Twitch. Okay, do you have an IKEA near you? I will recommend, there's one product that I 100% recommend to everyone, and that is like the IKEA like tablet stands, because it's like a tablet stand. It you can change the angle on it and change its height as well as putting headphones on. I love it. It is amazing. It's better than taping your phone to a wall. Just saying. Not to be judgy, just saying. Okay, why do you refuse to buy anything from IKEA? In my opinion, there's nothing wrong with IKEA. Also, I look really ghostly in this light. It's driving me mad. When will I ever be mod? I feel I'm very picky about my mods. I am. Okay, the tablet stand is not bad quality. That thing is fully metal. I have 3 of them and I will stake my life on how much I love them because they are amazing. Let's make Ali mod so she can never be banned. I think that would make her sad. I think that would make her so sad. I would never do that to her. And you can ban mods, but if you ban a mod, they become unmodded. So if you unban them, you have to re-mod them again. I don't recommend it whatsoever. At all. Also, I don't think the eyeline is doing shit all. I tried. But yes. So we're not gonna mod Ali for that reason. Also, you guys are normally very well behaved, so I never feel the need to like, I never feel the need to, you know, actually moderate, because we've never had many issues. It's not very much a regular thing. Also, it's really nice because the mic is up. Wait, if I just lay here, you guys don't judge me if this is just the stream. Oh, nice. Thank you, Brian, for resubbing. I appreciate it. I feel very improper like this. I feel like I should be sitting up for you guys. I feel a bit awkward. But yes, let me have a read. This is very weird doing this on MacBook without another monitor. But I appreciate you, Brian. I appreciate you a lot. It's nice to know you caught a stream as well. Also, 5 months feels really weird to be streaming that long, because in my mind it feels like, oh, I started like 6 weeks ago. Damn, it's been 5 months. Inconsistent 5 months, but it's been 5 months nonetheless. So yes. See, I forgot to turn on the bathtub, no I didn't. Also, I'm very happy to let everyone know that the tap of the bathtub is that end, so there's going to be no mishaps. Unless like I can't even reach my foot to the other end. There will be no mishaps in the bathtub. It does feel weird, indeed. Dang you old. God damn, that's really mean. Are we doing a bathtub stream? We're doing a bathtub stream mostly because there is a... Was it a cyclone or hurricane? We have a cyclone and or hurricane ongoing right now. And we're currently staying at a friend's place, so I'm in their bathroom. Fear not though, there is another bathroom. And there is not a toilet in this bathroom, so there will be no like shitting ad-libs in the background. Yeah, something weird. You know that Korean towel thing on your head? Can you do that? And can you sip on some wine? I feel I could do the towel thing, but I will not sip on wine. I like you because you're a nice person and well-spoken. I'm not shrimping. I love shrimping as like, you know, Ephelin. So it's a cyclone. A hurricane is American, and it's a Category 4. So yes, I don't know much. I honestly should be up to date. Also, I do want to say there were other decorations near the bathtub, but I moved them for chat. This is also what was in the bathroom. It is adorable. It is a little elephant, which I thought was really cute. And I think there's another elephant, but they're hanging out here. So, you know, no one is blocked by a chat. But yes, everyone should shrimp for me. Shrimp. Shrimp as an Australian is just a really weird word. I will say that. It just kind of feels weird to come out of my mouth. But yes. But yes. So, how is everyone else doing? Because I didn't really tap in when I asked how everyone is doing. So I will probably tap in now mentally. How is everyone else doing? How is everyone's day? Are we doing well? Oh, and I'm trying to keep up with chat because I've got it. You can prawn for me. I'd much prefer people prawn for me. I feel like it's much more appropriate as an Aussie, if you know what I mean. Also, the lighting is really cool. Can I like... this is video capture, right? So if I add a filter, can I do that? Can I increase the warmth? I just want it to be warmer. This is killing me. Chroma key? Okay, I add a chroma key. Fuck it. I'm not gonna play around with things. I should have brought a lamp with me. I knew I was gonna stream not at home tonight, so I just should have brought a lamp. I feel very silly, but yes. Well, can't even Aussie use from me anymore because of the double fuel costs. Yes. I actually was on TikTok about half an hour ago, and I didn't realize that like Americans couldn't convert, because I found out that Americans were like, oh my gosh, why are Australians complaining over fuel prices, and they weren't converting gallons and liters. I was sitting there, I was like, I know Americans aren't the smartest of people. Not to generalize all Americans, but I'm generalizing all Americans. And I was sitting there and I was thinking, wow, this is where we are in the world. Girl, are you okay? Why are you in a bathtub? So we have a Category 4 cyclone ongoing, and I'm currently in the bathtub while everyone else is out tonight because they are visiting someone. I will say they're visiting someone. Should I okay, wait. Can I update the description of the stream? Normally I have the lovely mods do it for me, but I might have to do it myself. So, okay. Can I rage bait? Not rage bait, but you know, can I engagement bait using the title? Give me a second. Let's tip this up. Hiding in a bathtub during a Cat Force cyclone. Easy. Okay. Do I need a description? I've been looking at other Twitch streamers' descriptions, and like I see like Asian girl and stuff like that. I'm like, do I really want to put that in my like tag description because I don't want specifically people finding me because I'm Asian? Let's have a look. Okay, so streaming in a bathtub, hiding. What gives better energy? Streaming in a bathtub or hiding? I'm gonna write streaming. Seems more to the point. I'm not good at writing these titles. Okay, we updated the title. It's really trippy to see myself in Stream Manager. Okay, let's have a look. What did I miss? I think the Gold Coast, we always have a cyclone every Christmas Day. God damn. See, I don't feel well equipped enough for a cyclone. This has probably been like our largest weather event that's not a fire in Ohio, and it feels very weird, I will say that. But yes, I had an American tell me 2 kilometers is less than 1 mile. This is what happens when you defund education. I would like to say to everyone, this is what happens when we defund education. But yes, current fuel prices in Australia would be equivalent to $11.60 per gallon for Americans. Is this in USD or AUD though? There's a difference. Going out, overrated, better wake up early Saturday, nice and refreshed. I've got a thing early Saturday morning. I'm not the most excited to wake up early in the morning, but I am. But yes, not to generalise, proceeds to generalise the whole country. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, we have crazy storms here. I'm too far south for cyclones, but it's 120 kilometers an hour wind. God damn. Is a cyclone? I'm hiding in stranger's bum. Hi kid, I believe left the school. Oh, nice! 33 points. I'm so sorry. I'm back reading up. Small submissive Asian women hiding in your bum. I'm not gonna write that, but I find that really fucking funny. I will say that. But yes. But funny, this is per student. US pays the most for any country. They do. They pay the most for any country, and they still, you know, are incompetent. Not to be a dick, but low key, I'm happily being an arsehole. But yes. Back reading. Shay submissive. I beg to differ. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's part of the culture as well. I feel like some countries have a strong sense of like an academic culture and other countries don't. Also, I dyed my hair. It's been a while, but look, I dyed it. It's not the best. It's not the most crash hot dye job, but it's been dyed. There's a little band here, so it's slightly off coloured here, but I'll go over it again when my hair feels like it's not going to fall out of my head. But yes, it's been fully dyed. Did I dye it myself? No, but did we also still dye it at home? Yes, we did. We being me, Noodles and 9, we did it as a group. Was it great? Kind of. The dye and the bleach burnt my scalp just a little. But everything's still attached, which I'm very proud of. But yes. And it's blonde. Actually, we got it even lighter, which is bad for my hair, but it's still attached, which is like the end goal at the end of the day. But yes. Also, Shay, do you like the shade of pink in my chat colour? I think it looks really pretty. I noticed it immediately when you started typing. I was like, ooh, Ali updated their colour. Would you ever consider a military career with, what with being all intelligent in that? Actually, my parents, I need to be honest, but my parents actually, one of the life plans they had for me was actually to do something in relation to military. I don't know why, because that does not run in our family, but my parents were like, maybe you should consider it. Like, it's not a bad idea. Like, maybe you should consider it. Like, doing something in that area. It was doctor, engineer, something military related. That was it. And I'm not even, like, I don't even have parents who are Asian. These are just very, ambitious white parents for their Asian daughter. I will say that. Is it weird I want to wear leg warmers as a guy with footy shorts? I don't think it's weird. I bet, okay, in winter I bet it would be pretty warm. I don't think there's anything weird about that. And I feel like as a society we don't need to ask anyone, is it weird? We should just kind of do it. Some things are kind of weird though, low-key, I will say that. But I feel like leg warmers and clothing tends not to be on the like spectrum of things that are actually weird compared to things that aren't. But yes. The dyes outgrow the top so you can't tell. No, the thing is, okay, you can see my roots growing in, tiny little baby roots. It's just a little bit of discoloration. I'm going to get it done. Again. Oh, we've bleached my roots twice over. We're gonna try 3 times and hope it doesn't all fall out. My parents just said no to every single life plan. Dad said engineer or firefighter. How did we get to engineer and firefighter? How did we get between those 2 options? I feel like there's a lot of other options before engineer and firefighter. Yes. Because you know they will sign up. What does that mean? Also, can I be honest and say I'm looking at myself in the webcam and I really want to fix up my eyebrows. I want to get more lip balm because my lips are dry. So I'll be back in a minute. The mic will still hear me because my makeup is literally over there. I'm just gonna go and I'll be back. Ow, fuck, ow. I forgot the mic was up there. I'll be back in a minute. You guys can still hear me. I hope that gives you some form of like social satisfaction. I don't know. What else do I need? Wait, I think the thing's in the other room. I'll be back, I swear. Give me a moment. Okay, Okie dokes, got it. Sorry, sometimes I just get a bit particular. I'm enjoying this stream. What day is it today? It's a Friday. I'm so sorry for being a bit lazy with streaming these days. But I'm behind with my uni work. I'm behind with so much uni work, and it's anxiety inducing at this point. So yes, give me a second. Let me read it. Wait, is this hot tubs or what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, what am I being careful for, by the way? Also, what did I do? What sound did I make? Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I couldn't tell you if alerts are working right now. They should be working. Shit! Let me move the alerts. Okay, we got the alerts. The alerts are gonna like pop up over here. So it should be fine. Should be all good. But yes. So I can get my satisfaction. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And also, how do I, okay. I'm gonna fix up my makeup now because I actually can see what it looks like on camera. Because towards the front of my eyebrow, there is not a lot of eyebrow hair there, hence we're kind of fixing it. But yes. Also, it's not doing the auto scroll thing. Oh, what was it? I went to a friending dating event last night, and outcome, nothing. I went to follow a friend around because I went to see her flirt with guys. It was very successful. The thing is, I was there, I was like, okay, I'm going so I can follow her around so I can see how she goes because I haven't seen her flirt since like year 10. I was really excited. But the thing is, I got distracted talking to people. Not even like a romantic flirty way. It's in a like very big social way because I haven't like had a social event in ages. So I was talking to everyone and learning about them. It made me really excited. And because I was so distracted, I didn't realize my friend had one, found a guy, and two, like they were talking and it was like very, very exciting. And I feel very dumb because I was there for her, but I got too wrapped up in like nosing around other people's business to the point where I didn't even realize what was happening. So yes. What else? I had a point, I swear. But I forgot my point. Your mods are lurking, surely? I couldn't tell you. I need to check Discord. Friending dating thing was this uni. It was at uni. It was a very fun uni event. Well, it's for uni-aged people. I do have to say, if you know anything about me, you know I have a strong sense of politics, right? So, we were given matches, right? And we're talking about it, and we're talking about a few things. And I was like, oh, this person seems like a pretty cool person. I'm not looking to date right now. I was just there for a friend. But the thing is, you can't really be there to hover and watch your friends. So, you know. Anyway, I got matched with someone, and we're talking. I was like, yeah, this person seems like a friend. They give good friending energy. I asked them about their politics. This is where it went a little downhill. I asked them about LGBTQIA. You know, the community and how they feel about that. I asked them about immigration, and then I asked them about Indigenous rights. We got to the point of Indigenous rights, and it was going as well as you'd think it would. You know how he opened it? He opened it with, people would say I'm conservative, but, if you're conservative, just say you're conservative. And you know how I can tell people are conservative, like right off the bat? It's when they get really anxious to answer like how they are politically. They're like, I need to like word it correctly. Like, I have to be like PC, like politically. It gave me the biggest ick ever. Like, ugh. And we got to the point of like Indigenous like land right and ownership. As soon as we're talking about that and like he was talking and I heard something, I was like, fuck it, I cannot talk to this person. I was part of the dating event to follow that friend around, but I left, kind of left that event. It wasn't a leave the event thing because it was happening in the safe space, but I left the like dating area to walk over to Noodles and talk to him and the friends that he had found at the friending event. That was way better, like 100% better than the dude who was like, I'm conservative, but like, don't call me conservative because it makes me uncomfortable. It was an ick. Also, I do want to say, my group I was matched with, because it happens in rounds, right? You've got like group one and then you like talk to 4 people at a table and then you find out who your match is, right? Why was I on a table with 2 of my friends and then the guy who was not conservative? It was a very funny fucking time because we sat there and the three of us, me, Nine, and then Kit Kat, we all knew each other. So it's just this guy who didn't know any of us and we were kind of going around and grilling him. I do have to say, I kind of feel bad for the dude, but like, I don't feel too awful, if you know what I mean. Also, the thing of making friends with another girl in the bathroom, it's still ongoing. It's very much a thing. Me and my friend, Kit Kat, were talking about the guy she met, and we're like, well, I was excitedly yapping about it while she was in the bathroom, you know, peeing. And this other girl was in the bathroom. She came out of the bathroom. She's like, oh my god, you guys sound so fun and interesting. Can we be friends? It was great. We dragged her to like a sports bar after. I don't know if I can rehash everyone's tea or not. But I will say, it was a fun evening. I got a bit socially exhausted around, what was it? I got socially exhausted around the sports bar, and I was with my headphones, I had a phone charger, and everyone was at this main table, right? We went to the sports bar to follow the guy that Kit Kat met, because he was like, do you want to come with us to like a second location? That's how you get kidnapped and murdered, apparently. But we went anyway, because, you know, we're not scared of being kidnapped. So we went to the sports bar, and they were playing like some techno or dubstep. I don't know what type of music it was. It was awful, and it was loud, and it was like, kind of like the lighting was not it, and it was like killing me internally. So I was there, I was not having a great time, I was feeling overstimulated. My phone was like at a decent amount of charge, but my headphones were dead. Did I bring headphones to a dating event? Yes, I did. The autism inside of me needed them. So I brought my headphones to this dating event, and I had them after, and they were kind of dead, but my friend had a charger, and it's USB-C. I love that everything's USB-C now. Anyway, because everything was USB-C, I was able to charge my headphones. Really nice. So I was sitting in the corner, charging my headphones. I was like, yes, I can have a social break. I don't have to talk to anyone. I'm going to charge up my headphones. I'm going to sit in the corner. My friend can eventually talk to the guy she's talking to, and I can sit in the corner and read. I go to the corner and read. One person asks if I'm okay. And I'm like, it's okay, Noodles. It's all good. I'm there because I'm a bit socially exhausted. And he's like, okay, I get it. I'm going to sit on my phone with you. So you read in this corner, charge your headphones, and then like we can just have some quiet time. What happens is that slowly the original table of people I was sitting with, they slowly start trickling my way. I cannot have a social break because there are so many people there. And I went from, I'm gone, I've left the people, to, oh no, they've all followed me. But yes, do you guys got a map? Because I keep getting lost in your lazy eye. I actually do have a lazy eye. Oh my god, I recently found out I might need glasses from a joke. I was hanging out, I think it was like, fuck, I don't remember what it was for, but I was playing around, and I've got some friends with glasses. I was trying on their glasses, and the thing is I found out that Noodles' glasses make me look amazing. I posted a photo on Insta like a week or two ago of me in his glasses, and I look great. Anyway, I borrowed Nine's glasses, and I was like, oh, I don't suit these as well. But I was like, wait, these are kind of help my vision. So I put them on upside down, because I believe one of his eyes is like long-sided and the other's short-sided. Turns out, when I put them on upside down, I could read stuff. That sounds very dumb when I word it like that, but I could read stuff clearly, and it was amazing. And now I have to be like, hello mother, I think I might actually need glasses for a very real reason. So yes, I look great with glasses. 100%. I think it's quite funny, but yes. Was not prepared for that. Anyway, sorry. I am so behind in the chat. I was very excited about that event last night. Also, I walked around in heeled boots. That is not a good idea. Also for the event, I was feeling self-conscious about what I was going to wear, so I ended up buying something else. It was amazing construction, but the thing is, I'm a short person, so if you buy a short dress and you're a short person, the dress isn't that short on your body. So I spent like a solid hour before the event shortening this dress via ironing, clothing tape, and safety pins. It hurt so much when one of those safety pins would come undone. I did not say anything to anyone about it because I was like, there's no reason to tell people about these safety pins that are stabbing my ass, and I just need to casually like repin them. It was not fun, but I looked great. I should have taken some photos. I have a lot of regrets indeed. But yes. Okay, it was a mini dress, but it was like this much above my knee. Girl, I'm short. My torso was short. I'm just short. So I need to like hem it like 3-4 inches. It was not good. See, this safety pins aren't safe. They're as safe as you get. Also, thank you for following. Also, thank you to everyone who did follow. You guys are just really enjoying the apps right now. But yeah, that was last night. I'm very happy it wasn't raining last night. It would have been horrible if it was raining last night. Also, I really want to nose around my friend's dating life, but I know that she's one of those private people, so I'm not going to nose around her dating life. But I do hope she updates me if anything happens. I believe she is gonna like wait for the guy to DM her first. I hope that he does DM her, and I hope it goes well because she was really happy and he was a guy. I fear that's kind of my stance. When my friends get like partners, to me, for the most part, their partners are just like accessories to my friends. Hence, yes. Also, no offense to him, but he gave a lot of like puppy golden retriever energy. But was there a lot going on up there? I don't think so. Is it bad that also, while I'm saying this, I actually didn't have a conversation with the guy at all? It was just the energy. I had like a small conversation with him. But yes. Don't worry about being short. I'll be sure to drop to my knees when we... If it's 2 days, he won't DM. I do have to say, I low-key have a little bit of beef with this guy, just a little bit, because he was like, oh, me and my friend, we're going home now. And then afterwards, we were walking to the train station, and we ran into him and his friend, and he went to like another bar and stuff. Like, I feel like if you just like want to leave, just like, oh, we're leaving, like, you know, just say you're leaving instead of like lying about it. It kind of gave me the ick because they're like, oh yeah, we're going now, like we're going home because we're so tired and like socially exhausted and like we want to go home. And then like you walk into them on the train ride home and it's like, oh yeah, we're just at another bar. What is it that Noodles says to me? Noodles says that all men do is lie and eat hot chip. It's a reference. I don't know what the reference is to, but I agree. The first time he told me that reference, it was in relation to something else, and I thought he was like poking fun at another friend. I didn't realize he was actually making a reference. So yes, it was very funny. Oh, also on the topic of neurodiverse, I was sitting at the sports bar in my headphones, and I was playing with like a pipe cleaner, and someone walked up to me and they're like, hey, are you autistic? And I was like, wow, I got clocked really, really fast. They're not wrong, but also, damn, that was fast, you know? I don't know, it just feels wrong. It gave me a little bit of the ick. I think you can lie if the lie is to prevent hurting feelings, but it feels very dumb to lie about like, oh, we're going home now. I feel like feelings won't be too hurt if you're like, oh, we're just going to do our own thing now. I feel like you're not hurting anyone's feelings if you're saying that. But if you're going to make a big deal about like, oh, we're going home now, and like you're making it a big thing, I feel like that's just a little bit of an ick. But that's just my personal opinion. But yes, I'm so sorry I've been neglecting chat. I was just in a very social mood. So yes. My political views at the moment is we should give America some space right now. I agree. America is a very big mess. I will agree with that. But yes. Yeah, as soon as they say, do I have to be PC? You know what kind of person they are. Exactly. And I'm down to air out this man's bullshit, but he was like, I'm okay with like the gay people as long as they don't do it near me. What do you mean, dude? It made me so... Like, as soon as I heard that, sorry, I should have just gotten up and left. But I was like, no, we're at an event. I'm going to, like, let him speak his opinion because I asked for it. And then I regretted asking for his opinion as soon as I heard the opinion. But, you know, I heard it. Also, was anyone notified in the Discord that I was streaming? Because I just realized, like, I'm down a mod. And normally Nick is, like, my main mod. Hence, I'm going to check in okay. I should probably announce streaming. What's the normal stream alert? Streaming right now. Us as I yap from the bathroom. Does the bathroom allude to like the toilet or like I don't know? I don't want it to sound too sketchy. Streaming right now. Join us as I yap from the bathroom. That doesn't sound too good, but it doesn't sound too bad, if you know what I mean. But yes. Shay, may I clarify what you said? What did I say? Also, I feel like when it comes to things like homophobia, a lot of people don't want to be called homophobes, but like their views align with that. So it's like, You don't want the label, but you're okay with the action. Because no one wants to be labeled for anything, regardless of what it is, apparently. I don't know if that's good or not, because I can't see my own eyeliner. I can only see what you guys can see, and I hope that didn't go on my eyeball, because that's a bit awkward. I found out that when you put eyeliner too close to your eyeball, it will like well up under here and it will go black, and then you cry out black tears. While it is really cool, I do think it's kind of weird. But yes, why am I in the bathroom? I'm in the bathroom because currently there's a category 4 storm ongoing, and I'm hiding in the bathroom because it's very fun. But yes. Another person's house, cyclone conditions. What is it? Is there a command I can put in for that? So it's like anytime anyone else, it just comes up. Yeah, that energy of I can't be racist. I know a black person who I vaguely interact with in my community, whom I call a friend. Yes. I feel like people just don't like the label. Like, they will do every other action in the book, but they refuse to be like, no, I'm not this label. Because it's the social connotations, and they don't like associating with these horrible social connotations of themselves. But yes. I don't know how to set the commands. This is like my first stream ever, like without any mods. So I'm currently sitting here and being like, I'm scratching my head as much as everyone else is at this point. So I think my eyeliner is even. I think. Couldn't tell ya. Looks pretty even to me. I'm gonna leave it alone. But yes. So yeah, that's kind of how my night was last night. Did I make any friends who I actually considered new friends? I didn't. Maybe one girl. I thought she was a friend. I'm not 100% sure yet. She got very drunk, and then she wanted to club on a Thursday. No one else wanted to club with her. I hope she didn't end up clubbing alone, because I was kind of scared that she would club alone, but I'm not a clubbing person, so I did not go with her. And I don't know what ended up happening to her, to be honest. So yes. Hello, I hope you're doing good. Carrot with Nutella. What the... Oh, did you come from my TikTok? Did you come... Oh, hi, Chalky. Did you come from my TikTok? I got questions. Because if you know about the carrots and the Nutella thing, firstly, I'd like to say it's not Nutella, and secondly, I would like to say that was Vegemite. Get it right. But yes, there was a point in time in which I was eating carrots with Vegemite for the bit. Yes, that is currently how I got to the point of Twitch, via carrots and Vegemite, which I think is very funny. But yeah, hey Jamie, how are you doing? We're in a bathtub because there's a cyclone on, and my mum has decided we're going to be here now. So currently I'm hiding out in someone else's bathroom. That's not my bathroom to stream because all the lighting is horrible elsewhere, and I wasn't smart enough to think, you know what I need to bring when I go to someone else's house for a hurricane? I need to bring a lamp. So that is why we're currently in the bathroom. Wait, do people actually do the whole carrot Vegemite thing? Is that actually a thing? Also, I didn't bring my correct shampoo. Yes, it sounds very dumb that there's like, oh, she has a correct shampoo. I have a correct shampoo. My hair is so fucking fried. But my point is, I didn't bring my correct shampoo. My hair's kind of oily, so I've shoved a bunch of powder in it so it doesn't feel as oily. And I've got a con tomorrow, so I'm hoping if I can just keep shoving powder in it, my hair won't look as greasy as it feels. Oh, Noodles! Hi! We have a mod. We have a singular mod. We have a singular mod. Hi. Hi. How are you doing? I was talking about last night's event, and yeah. Oh, and I talked about Kit Kat and the guy, and or men do is lie and eat hot chip. We're in a bathtub right now because Cat for cyclone, and my mum was like, we're gonna be here now. So currently I'm in someone else's bathtub. This is the best lighting we got, and yes, that's a TLDR. Oh, okay, no, I didn't know it was a thing. Wait, what are you replying to? Oh, I see. Yes. See, no, I'm used to having Nick do it, and Nick is currently not here, so I've been solo modding. You've missed out on all the tea. I talked about the dating event. I talked about crashing the friending side of the event. I talked about the fact that Kit Kat found a person, and not much else. I talked a little bit about being behind at uni. I still haven't done that lecture. I'm gonna do that after. I've got a con tomorrow. My hair is greasy. And we're doing this from a bathtub. Oh, and the mic's up there. Also, we're gonna change the angle again. Oh shoot, you guys can see all the makeup. Oh crap, I forgot about that. We're gonna move it over here so you guys don't have to see it. And then it's gonna look all aesthetic, and then I can sit in the bathtub again, and we can have this lovely conversation that we have as always. So yes. I may be eating hot chips at the moment, but that's not all I do. What else do you do? Do you lie? I think you lie as well. I know what you are. I see you. But yes. Do you have a bathrobe? Not with me, but I do. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Also, what did Jamie say? Oh, you guys are talking about it. Okay, I'm not part of this conversation. I like how sometimes in chat you guys talk to each other, and I'm like, yes, I know I'm just kind of a viewer. I'm an onlooker to the conversation. I'm not part of the conversation, if you know what I mean. But yes, man, I want cereal now. I don't get the appeal of cereal. I feel like everyone's like, yes, cereal, and I'm like, really? Like, I've never been a cereal girly. I've never been a sandwich person either, so like, maybe it's just a me thing. But I don't see the appeal of people being like, yes, cereal. It doesn't give me as much joy as it gives other people, so maybe there's something wrong with me. Also, eating hot chicken and watching stream. There's something about, there's about to be a cold snap tonight, going down to 12 degrees. I hope you're warm. I can't wait for electric blanket season. Electric blanket season is peak. Electric throw blanket season is also nice. Or some. Okay, I don't think I can lie down to this degree, so I'm just gonna. Okay, we're gonna be comfortable, but not too comfortable. Wait, can I like? Yes, we'll do it this way. We can be comfortable, but not slide around the bathtub comfortable. So yes, look, I'm autistic and I got hooked on cereal. See, I tried cereal, but it's just dry. Wait, are you guys eating your cereal with milk? Because when I eat my cereal just like on its own, you know? Oh, Nutrigrain. I eat that shit. I know it's full of sugar, but I eat that like in a container and it's great. I will say that. Also, Shay, fill the bathtub with cereal. Thoughts? You know what? We can fill a bathtub with cereal if we hit like 5,000 followers. If anyone remembers this, and if I ever like grind hard enough to get to 5,000 followers, someone can remind me. Hey Shay, do you remember that time you were in a bathtub and you were streaming and you said we can fill a bathtub with cereal when you hit 5,000 followers? Yes, I will hold up my end of the deal, given that someone else holds up their end. No plushies. I do have plushies. I do have plushies with me, do not fear. But I don't have them in the bathtub with me. Yes, and I pour milk first. Why do I feel like the milk thing first could be smarter? Because, maybe. Dry cereal, wet milk. Pour. If you do too much milk, you just put in more cereal. But I feel like if you pour the cereal into the milk, you can gauge it better. Maybe I'm just being a bit silly, but yes. Why am I being clipped? Which thing did I do to be clipped? Also, this is a very weird clipping context because all the streams, it's like, yes, office, bathtub. I think that's quite funny. I believe I have a shark with me. I believe it's Jasper. Couldn't tell you. I'm a little bit % sure it's Jasper tonight. Also, what's my charger looking like? My charge is looking like we will have 2 hours of streaming tonight. So this stream will end at 9. Should end around 9 because my power is draining fast. Bathtub full of cereal, promise. What about pasta? Could we do a bathtub full of pasta? Like, honestly, I think we'd get more joy out of a bathtub full of pasta, in my opinion. And I think that would be lovely if we could start thinking about bathtub full of pasta, not bathtub full of cereal. I would not eat the cereal. And I do not know what I would do with the cereal. But bathtub full of pasta, I could get behind. Perchance may we see the plush. We may not, because I'm not getting out of this bathtub. I'm comfortable in this bathtub. I'm sitting in a position where I've got like one leg like extended so I'm not slipping, and I've got one leg like up near here, and I'm not getting up because I found like the optimal position to sit in this bathtub, so I refuse to move at this point. See, I'm not going to go into the bathtub. I thought the bathtub was just part of the presentation. I didn't realize the bathtub, I had to get into the bathtub. Imagine boiling an entire bathtub full of pasta. Yeah, but you're gonna put sauce with the pasta. It's not gonna be plain pasta. It's gonna like have some. Oh, lasagna! I could make like lasagna in a bathtub. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Bathtub full of hot water and pasta. See, the thing is, like, if you can't make the pasta in the bathtub. If you make the pasta in the bathtub, you have to drain. Wait, you can drain the water from the bathtub with the pasta in it. That's actually not a bad idea. Low-key, we could do that. We could do that. That sounds gross to clean up. It does sound gross to clean up. What was that other option? Milk and cereal? See, if you do milk and cereal, it's going to get real gluggy. It's going to get, like, because all the cereal is going to get gluggy. Can we settle for a bathtub full of something else that's possibly dry, that's not cereal or pasta? What else can you make a bathtub full of without infringing on other people's, like, iconic, like, when we hit, like, 5,000, 10,000 followers, this is what we're going to do. I know that, I think it was, like, the odd ones out. He did sprinkles. Can we get something with the same energy of sprinkles, please? That doesn't sound good either. What about, like, a kiddie pool of, like, you know, pasta? Not a bathtub, ideally. I feel like a bathtub full of rice feels like a little bit too Asian for my taste. I mean that in terms of, how am I going to cook the rice? Do I have to cook it all in the rice cooker first and then I just have a bathtub full of rice? I feel like some person would be like, we're eating up that stereotype. Okay, if someone filled a bathtub full of jelly, how are we hardening? Like, you know, solidifying the jelly, because you need it to be cool enough for that to happen. Hundreds and thousands of the same sprinkles. We probably couldn't do that. But yes, what does staying in a bathtub during a cyclone do? See, it doesn't do anything. It just means I'm here because I'm not home at the moment, and this is the best filming location. So yes. Hello, Miss Potato Wallpaper. Hello to you too. I think it's very funny that that's how you remember me. I feel like I've done much more interesting things to be remembered by, but of course it will be forever the potato wallpaper. Oh, hi Nick. What about not using food because we don't like wasting things? That's even better. Also, I hope you know, hypothetically, this was not going to happen because I don't expect anyone to remember, which is why I'm willing to throw out such outlandish things. But yes, they got Bunnings buckets and they put them in the fridge. That doesn't count. I need like a bathtub that is like solid with jelly. Can't be like cubes or something. Guys, you're moving too fast. Shoot, 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 shoot. Bathtub full of HDMI cables, that is no. I've been here the whole time. Oh, wait, you've been here the whole time? So we did have a moderator. I see. Fill bathtub with blowhards. Actually, that would be very on brand for me. We could do a bathtub full of blowhards and then I could like send them to people. That's not a... Okay, when you're sending large packages, do they do it by size or weight or both? Because I could. They don't weigh too much, it's just a size thing. And it wouldn't be too many blowhards, it'd probably be about 10. I could do that. Low-key, that's actually a pretty good idea. But yes, I already clipped it and Nick pinned the message. Shay, so you can't back out of your word. I see. Caught it. Saw Nick in the viewer list. Wait, you guys can see who's watching right now? Because I probably can, but I've never checked because apparently it's a bit socially rude to do so. So I have not checked who is watching. But yes. Size and weight. So probably a blowhards isn't the best idea. Any other ideas for what we can put in a bathtub in celebration? In the original 1991 game concept, Sonic was intended to have a human girlfriend named Madonna and be part of a rock band. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. Also, the cyclone won't get me. It's fine. I think the rain slowed down. I'm not going to be impacted by most of it. I'm just here to give you guys a rage baity title and, you know, yap. Also, I think it's really weird that the mic's hanging from the ceiling. I didn't shut the door because I didn't want it to echo too much, but I'm still not sure how the mic and audio quality is. It should be fine. Body pillows, inflatable ducks. Yeah, but I feel like if we just fill a bathtub with body pillows, it's just going to be real flat. It's just gonna be like stack, stack, stack. Like that doesn't do it for me. It doesn't feed my soul. See, we're not gonna do volleyballs either. There's a reason we're not doing volleyballs. I'm not going to say, but we're not doing volleyballs either. Can you show us the mic? Can I show it? Is it gonna let me? Okay, we're gonna have to play with the angle. Da, 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 da. There's the mic. So this is our lovely mic. It's kind of hanging from the ceiling at the moment. Not hanging from the ceiling, but I've clipped it to a... Okay, how do we move it? We've clipped it to the cabinet over there, and then it's probably not doing the best in terms of like audio because I'm not projecting towards the mic because the mic is over there and like I'm projecting this way. But it should be picking up on audio. So yes, I love my ears. Me too. But yes, bathtub filled with bouncy balls. Crayons, 1,000 pitfalls. Jesus. Bathtub filled with Orbeez. See, that sounds like a horrible cleanup. If you want to talk to me about a horrible cleanup, that's a horrible cleanup. You know? What's something useful? Oh, I just had an idea. What about like a bathtub full of like menstrual products, like in packaging, of course, and then like donate them after to like a women's shelter? That's not bad. Low-key. Hey, I'm so down for that. You know what? If we get to like 5,000 followers, bathtub full of like pads, tampons, liners, and then we will donate them. We'll donate them to a women's shelter. I think that's a much better idea. I think it's more practical too, and it makes me much happier. But yes, a bathtub full of current skincare makeup products that Shay owns. I don't have that many. I will say that. I have a great night, Shay and chat. Enjoy the stream. Good night. Night, Brian. I hope you sleep well. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Wait, it's cyclone in Australia. We have cyclones. I'm not impacted by it right now. I'm just chilling at not my bathtub, at not my house. But, you know, we've got a rage bait with title. Yes, tampon tub. See, I feel like if we do tampons, like I'm gonna need a lot of tampons. See, and also not all women are like pro tampons, so it's gotta be a mix. Oh, and we also have to consider like the different heavy flows, so it's gotta be like a mix of tampons of like different flows, pads of different flows. Oh, and time and functionality. Like some pads are for sports, some are for everyday use, some are for sleeping. Like we've gotta like cover all our bases. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, what's up? But yes. Tampon tub is going to be hella expensive, I will say that. Last time a cyclone went by my house, it ripped a tree out of the ground. One of my best friends, I met her in year 5 because like we had a cyclone go through and she was running around the classroom telling everyone how like a tree fell on her house and how excited she was because her kitchen was going to get renovated. And that was my first impression of her. She was like running around like, I'm really excited, like we're going to like renovate our house. And I was like, girl, and she was running around. I was like, why? And she was like, yes, the cyclone, like a tree fell on her house. I was like, I thought it was very funny at the time. I think she was just trying to cope a little bit. But yes, I had a dream that cyclone ripped the roof of my house and destroyed my collection of things. Can I say that last night I had a dream about streaming and it was someone walking in mid-stream to have a conversation with me and they didn't realize I was streaming. I was trying to subtly tell them to go away, but they wouldn't subtly go away. And I was very, very upset and frustrated, and I woke up so angry that I was scared that it actually happened. So I woke up, checked Twitch and looked for VODs because I was trying to make sure that that didn't actually happen, because I wouldn't be surprised if I had to passive aggressively tell someone I'm mid-stream right now and for them to go away. Last time a cyclone went by my house. Oh, wait, shit, I already read that. I got distracted. But yes, indeed. I woke up barely able to get up from bed. Damn, dude, what's up? Damn. In relation to the cyclone. But that will be months of her life. I have been doxxed on stream before. Why have you been doxxed on stream before? That's what the dream was about. Yes, I did. I was very upset about that dream. So yes. One of my mods stalked me. Oh. Last time a cyclone went by my house and ripped out trees off the ground. I'm hoping nothing happened to my place because like I'm down here with my mum and it's like not very far from my place, but it's far enough from my place. And low-key, I don't know what's happening. Like my dad is home at our place. Other than that, I couldn't tell you anything else. But yes. So when the cyclone comes, you have to hide in the bathtub, 100%. Or I ride the cyclone. If you know, you know. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Yes. Category 4. But yes, that is more or less how I'm doing this evening. And I believe, what is it? It's almost 8 o'clock. We're going to just do 2 hours straight because it's not worth it for me to get like 80 cents in ad money. Not even that. I think it's like 30 cents per ad. So I'm not even going to bother running an ad. We're just going to sit here and yap. So yes, I spend a lot of money and time cutting up the trees around my home so I don't risk any damage if that were to ever happen. Did you use the wood for anything or not? I'm a bit curious. The cyclone already died down. It was never going to be bad for us. Just a bit of wind and rain. I wouldn't assume it would be too bad, but I don't trust the trees on my property to not fall over. Some of them are quite old and quite unstable. But yes. We don't have cyclones in Europe, I think. What do you have in Europe? Snowstorms? What's the natural disaster of Europe? I must know. No, I put it in the green waste. Oh, really? Depending on the tree, it would have made like a really, like, it could have been really functional for something. Well, it depends if the tree was like really like thick and fat, or if it was like really thin. But that's just like, yeah. I have a feeling you've been asked this time, but do you know of... No, I do not. I do not. But yes. Oh, okay. Never mind. You didn't cut down the whole tree. I was like, damn, dude. Like, if you're gonna like a tree, like you need to keep some of the wood. What happened was I brought quality umbrellas and waited a long time to test it, but there was no storms. I need an umbrella tomorrow. I still haven't brought an umbrella. Oh, and I just realized that this isn't the chat we normally have, so we don't have the umbrella goal here. Oh, that would be really funny actually. Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna go into Stream Elements and I'm gonna pull up the previous chat that we use from the other location, and it has like a umbrella donation goal set there. Okay, Stream Elements. We're gonna get into Stream Elements. Strong, independent woman. So yes, hopefully I can figure out which one it is. Features. Nope. Can I log in? How do I log in? Yeah. Get started. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's like, it says at the bottom. I don't know if this counts as a technical issue or not. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, where is it? Streaming tools, overlays. I have like 6 copies of my regular chat. It is not funny. Also, I kind of miss having the chat here. It's weirdly very, very comforting. So we're gonna go fix this now. So what we're gonna do is, can I like select all and then move everything? I cannot, and I hate that. Okay, so we are going to move things around on the chat. Is it going to look very sketchy? Is it going to look very mediocre? Probably. But yes, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna put the weekly bits over here. This is not gonna look like the most even thing in the world, because we're not going for even. We're not going for perfect. We don't believe in perfect. It's not even a we don't believe in perfect thing. It's a we don't have the energy to... I'm lying. I do have the energy to align everything. Okay. So we're gonna make that 60 pixels from there. Oh, I think that looks kind of nice. See, when I do this, I can't read chat, so I'm just talking to myself at this point and hoping you guys don't think I'm a little crazy or weird. I feel like that ship's already sailed, so like, wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, so we're gonna move this up here. I think we can move this down a little, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's move this here. Let's move this here. I think this looks clear. This looks clear. I feel like this is readable. So let's go left. Oh, and it stayed. And this one did not stay within the parameters. So that's 60 pixels. And that's 51 pixels, but that's okay. We can make it 60 pixels. And then we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna copy it, and then we're gonna add it in. So we're gonna say goodbye to the old chat, and then we're gonna add another chat. I feel very self-sufficient right now. It's giving me a very strong sense of calm. Width is 1920 by 1080. 1080. Okay, so... Oh, okay, so that's up. Nope. That's the alert. Nope. Is that it? Is that it? Did I unlock the secret to life? Did I do it? Okay. How are you feeling? I feel like this is too close to the edge. It's making me feel a little bit uncomfortable. We're gonna move that more. This is kind of fun. This is probably not the type of thing I'm meant to be doing while I'm here, to be honest. But it's giving me a strong sense of joy. I'm just gonna move everything over by 15 pixels, so it's gonna be 75 pixels from the edge. And I think it's gonna look nice. 75, and then I'm gonna make this 75. I hope the text is like bright white and not like kind of transparent. Oh, I can read the chat from here as I do this because it updates live. Meanwhile, I got gifted an umbrella, so I had a new one. Yay. Good umbrellas are underrated. Doing a great job, Shay. W Independent Streamer Shay. I'm getting my shit together. I'm getting my shit together. I think most of my mods are here, but I don't know if they're like in the modding mood, you know? Okay, we saved it, and if I refresh this... Nope, wrong one. It's browser. If I refresh the browser... Okay, did that do anything for you guys? Do you feel like that moved it over enough? I still feel like it's too close to the edge. Maybe I'm just like really scared of the edge of the screen, but like... Is it worth moving it over 80? Because I feel like that's like just a little... Let's move it over 100. Fuck it. We commit. We believe in committing. Oh no, shit, I touched another button. Okay, so this is going to move over 100, which is going to screw around with this thingy. So we're going to move it over. Okay, let's make that 275. 275. Oh, nope. 275 pixels. And we're going to make this 290 because we're cool like that. And this is going to be 290, so we can have it like in line. And then we're going to have this like left 100. This is feeding my brain. You guys probably get it, but like... Is this too far in? Because I feel like it's a bit far in. Also, I just realized you guys were staring at me while I was doing this. I was just... sorry, I feel a bit silly. But I'm not mad at this. You hate this. Why do you hate this? This is the first social interaction I've had in over a week. God damn. Also, can I ban myself? Why? It doesn't look too bad. I would hope it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I'm quite happy with it. I think it's okay. See, now it's too... Is it too far over? Is it too far over? Wait, let me like plop this down so I can like... Okay, is this too far over? Oh. Wait, what was the angle? We had a good angle going before. Is this too close? Because I feel like it's too far from the edge. I feel like it's too scared of the edge now. Okay, we're gonna move it all out again. I'm sorry. Okay, what about like 85? 85 might be the move. This is... I can't believe people are here for this. I appreciate your attention while I face technical difficulties that technically aren't even a difficulty. I'm just peculiar. 85. Okay, if we save this and we update it here. How are we feeling about that? I'm feeling like this is it. This is it. I'm so sorry. This feels a bit silly, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. And I'm enjoying the bathtub stream. I need some water. Oh, water! We have some water up here. I completely forgot. I was somewhat prepared for this stream. Kind of. I'm prepared as one can be at someone else's house in their bathtub. Okay, wait, we need to get back to Twitch so I can actually read what's happening. Okay, can we move this aside? Okay, yes, stomach will stomach. Stomach's gonna make stomach noises. I don't know how sensitive my mic is, so if like you guys get to the point where you can hear the stomach noises or not. Okay. Oh, and somatic. They also did the hydrate thing. Oh, hi Farm. Hey Farm Muncher 69. I forget how funny that sounds when like it's not within the right context. I will say that. So what did I miss? What did I miss? Yes, this is the chat overlay. Is that a large tub or is Shay just really tiny? I would say this is an average bathtub. This is an average sized bathtub that I can comfortably sit in. I know other people can't really comfortably get down in a bathtub, but I've never really had an issue. I'm just on the shorter side of life. I'm 5'2" with shoes. FYI. So yes. Oh, hi Aeon. How you doing? But yes. I think this is... I don't know how this bathtub fares compared to other bathtubs. I feel like it is average. Maybe I haven't seen enough bathtubs to make like a good comparison. But I do believe it is like an a decent sized bathtub. I don't have issues in it. You might have issues in it. But your bathtub issues in relation to this bathtub aren't my issues. So yes. Shay skipped a lot of messages, but it's okay. Okay. Oh, Aeon's been here for a while. Okay, the last one I remember reading was Nick's being like, this is my first social interaction in a week. So let's go from there. Okay, let's go. Also, hi Aeon. Oh, apparently Aiden likes being banned. Oh, do we have another ally? I hate this. As someone who has done this and has gone fuck it. Which thing? Doesn't look too bad. I was curious. I was going to make ice cream. BRB. What? Ban? I've gone through a lot this week and I've been doing it alone. Sorry, I shouldn't be reading in my like silly dramatic voice because I don't know the subject matter of this stream chat. So I want to apologize preemptively on the off chance that I read something in a false dramatic voice and then realize, oh no, that is a very bad thing to read in a silly playful way. So I am kind of preemptively apologizing in this. But yes, did someone say ban? The hair and makeup, hairing and makeupping. Nick, be an editor. What's the refund policy on hydrate? I couldn't tell you. I don't even know. Keep telling her to drink and remind her, and maybe she will, because I can't refund that anymore. I'll take another drink. I'll take another drink. For the sake of formality. But yes, don't believe there is one. No refunds once we're due. Looks good in my opinion. Okay, I got up to the bathtub part. I don't think I missed that much. I really don't think I missed that much. Is the size of the bathtub the same size as your bathtub? Slightly bigger. Like maybe by like that. 5 centimeters? 5 centimeters. Slightly bigger. I've been awake for less than 10 minutes. I have no thoughts. I too would have no thoughts if I was awake for less than 5 minutes. Thoughts on brekkie? Can I judge the way you spell brekkie? Because to me, when I spell brekkie is like a... Wait, is this mirror? How does this... Do you guys see this? This isn't like flipped a mirror, so I can like air write. So for me, brekkie is spelled like B-R-E-A-K-K-Y. Like with two... Like... It doesn't feel like an I-E word. Like... Yeah, it feels like double K and Y in my opinion. But yes, I got an air fryer ad. I don't know why you make every chat sound dramatic. It's because I'm enjoying it. I like being silly. Context doesn't exist when Shay is reading chat. Everything is here is silly. I will agree. My ADHD is bad. I want ice cream, and I made the bed, so I have no ice cream. Lucky. Mine was a Steggles chicken nugget ad? Steggles chicken nugget ad. But wait, sub ran out. I fear it did. Maybe the Incredible Nine should gift a sub to Noodles. Sorry, I'm joking. You don't have to do that at all. You're under no obligation to do that, dude. But yes, I got a counting ad and it was with Johnny Sins in it. I can change the ads to do 3 minutes per hour. My neighbour's family owns... Like, wait, your neighbour's family owns Steggles, like the chicken Steggles? Like, the chicken steggles, like the nugget steggles. I thought I said not to do that. Oh, we are going to thank Nine for the sub nonetheless. I do think it is quite funny, but that is not always needed. Just a little bit extra of you. But yes. Dang, I was too late to sugar daddy noodles. I didn't read noodles correctly when I was initially reading in my head, and I read it as, damn, I was too late, and then sugar daddy noises. Like, you know. Sigh. Was processing payment by the time you said not to? Also, remember the last time we were having this conversation, like, about, oh shit, someone's a new chatter. I was gonna say something about my, like, back acne, but it feels weird to talk about that in front of a new chatter. So we're gonna read their chat instead. How would a bathtub help with the cyclone? I fear it doesn't help with the cyclone. It's a good conversation starter. Also, the fact that there is no better lighting in this house except for the bathtub at this current time. So we are just here for the vibes. Also, you can tell when my hair gets clumpy and oily, because it gets clumpy and oily. Like, look at that. Look at those clumps. Okay, we're gonna go get the stuff to take the oil out. Oh my god, okay, wait. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna climb on top of this, and hopefully we don't break the light on my ankle, because I've got plans tomorrow. Okay, ouch. That was not a good idea. That did hurt my ass a little, but we are fine. Okay. Every 360 now. How was your week in terms of sleep? Are you talking to me? Are we talking about my sleep schedule? Because last night I didn't sleep for a while. I slept around like 2 a.m. and then I fell asleep. Other than that, I've been traveling pretty good with sleep. How is your sleep doing, Jamie? I feel like that's the better question. I feel like Jamie's sleep is the sleep that's suffering, not mine. Statistically, the bathroom is the safest place to be during a natural weather event because it is not, but it is not necessary in this case. It is not. Don't hurt your ass. Yes, I could have gotten a blanket. When I went to the other room, I could have brought the blanket. I am so silly. Damn it. I don't know. Would it be nice to sit here with a blanket? I don't know whether it would contribute to the vibes or not. But I think it would have been nice regardless. See how it doesn't clump when it's not oily? Like, sorry, I'm educating you on Shay's hair. You guys all must be the most educated people. But yes, welcome to the bathtub stream. It is an empty bathtub. I don't have much to say. This is a natural, not very disaster. And I'm just hanging out in the bathtub because I am at someone else's house streaming. And clearly, the only solution to where shall I stream at someone else's house is the bathtub. Don't worry, no one else is home, so I am, like, you know, borrowing the bathtub without repercussions. Also, this is a powder that I'm shoving on my lips, but I think it looks nice. It will do in place of a lip tint, just for now. But yes, sleep is business as usual for me. So it's not good. And I was going to say it's not good, but it's not bad. I'm like, can't say it's not bad now, can we? Can we? Can't be chatty, silly goose streamer. I was attacked by a goose as a boy. I'm not the biggest fan of geese. I have feelings about geese, but not many feelings about geese, to the point where I can have strong opinions on geese. I just acknowledge them as a presence that I do not want to face in my personal life. Geese are large. They are large. I won't say they're scary, but they are very imposing. But yes, can I send a screenshot for this week? You're more than welcome to send a screenshot. My sleep schedule is back to normal again. That makes me really happy. Maybe you needed that time. Like, you needed that space so your sleep schedule could go back to normal. Geese are mid. They're violent. Actually, I heard geese have great protective abilities. I heard that, like, they're better as, like, prison animal guards because they can't be bribed, right? Compared to, like, dogs, because they're very territorial as well. I wouldn't be mad at that. I think that'd be a great use of geese, conceptually, and kind of literally, but yes. Also, I put something somewhere and I don't remember where I put it. I'm not very good at this. You said you're going to a con. Are you cosplaying? I'm not cosplaying. I have a cute outfit though, and that's as good as it's gonna get. because I cannot be fucked cosplaying this con. Also, I fixed my eyeliner without being able to see it perfectly, and I think I did a pretty good job. Also, I will say that, like, tonally, that's a bit lighter than that. This is my winter shade. I brought my foundation in winter, and the thing is, when you tan in summer, it's not the smartest idea to do. Alas, I'm channeling the energy of, you know how K-pop idols normally wear like foundations that are like 1 or 2 shades, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 oh, I fucked up. Lighter than their skin tone. That is the energy I'm channeling right now. Also, I think I made a mistake there. I'm so excited to be able to take the camera off, and I'm going to see how questionable my eyeliner looks. But now my eyes look massive because of the eyeliner. Clearly. I'm going to do the inner corner again. Hopefully it won't cause us to cry, because crying is not fun, children. Let's see if we can get a sharp line going. I'm not cosplaying tomorrow, but I will be wearing cosplay makeup, so I'm very excited. Hence why the eyelids are different. We have eyelid tape on today because it's a sensory thing that when I do cosplay makeup and like try to make my eyelids and my eyes look larger, it sits differently. So I'm trying to get over it. Hence why the eyelids may look slightly different to what you're used to. So yes, we're going to move back away from the camera. But yes, Shea, K-pop idol. Indeed. Also, my pet peeve is that with K-pop idols, I will say that 1, sometimes they don't blend down to the neck. And 2, sometimes they do blend to the neck, but they stop here. And you'll catch like fan cams and they'll be like rotating, like 360. And you'll see like, it's just like not blended here. I'm like, if you're going to commit. I have a lot of feelings. I have a lot of feelings on, what is it? I have a lot of feelings on like tone up products, whitening products, etc. And the feelings are not good. I'm not pro any of that. In my opinion, I stand very strong on the that's not a good mentality. I will say that when it comes to like, well, but people in the West tan, the thing is, tanning isn't deeply rooted into Western culture in the way that being pale is in Asian culture, and the social connotations, while the idea is somewhat similar, it is not of the same strength and of the same social impacts. Hence, I do not vibe with the whole whitening thing. I have a very strong opinion on it. Also, it's very unhealthy and unsafe. But yes. You sent on Discord. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Ooh, nice taste of music, Jamie. Can we have a goal of like 5 hours for your sleep schedule, please? Not to be judgy, but I'm gonna be judgy. But 3 hours and 40 minutes is icky. Can we collectively agree that it's icky? It's gross. Let's not normalize it. Like, what's the whole thing like on TikTok? And they're like, let's not normalize this thing. Can we normalize sleeping more as a hypocrite? Let's normalize healthy sleep schedules. Also, I want to say that I feel like the chat isn't white enough. And yeah, I do agree. White people don't really shame people for being pale. Like, it's a thing where it's like, oh, like when you have red hair, like you're going to probably get poked and prodded at a bit, but you're not going to be like denied a job, etc. Like the impact of the like whole pale skin thing here is not as bad as colorism in, you know, Asia. Hence, yes. Oh, thank you for following. I appreciate it. But yes. Oh, I plant. Oh, is that user green? I feel like we don't have like a green user right now. I like a dark green, but we don't have like bright green. Hi, iPlant. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm currently sitting in a bathtub waiting for a storm to go through that I think it's kind of gone through. I don't know how it works because the storm's going to keep going tomorrow. So I've got questions for that. But apparently it's stopped for now. Also, let me go check something. My mother has messaged me and we're going to do 2 hours straight of streaming. So yes, let me have a look. Okay, what's happened in general? Firstly, someone's been added. There was an alert? Did I not alert the people correctly? Because I think I added everyone. Oh! Also, I started the stream. Today's Friday. I normally stream at 7 on a Friday. Is there any way I can like program these so they go off on their own? Because that would be very, very helpful for me personally. And my mother said something. Ooh, okay, she's on her way. I need to casually let her know that I'm streaming in their bathtub right now. Hello, Mother. Mother. How was your trip? Your trip. Please drive safely. I'm gonna do this like when people like sit on their stomach and kick their legs while like messaging someone. I'm trying to give that energy. That's what I'm feeling right now. Please drive back safely. Safely. By the way, I'm streaming in the bathtub. Tub. Fully clothed. I feel like I need to like specify. Fully clothed. The lighting is nice in here. Give me a second, I need to edit the last message. I think that should notify her enough. I'm going to check on Live 360 where she is because I know that she was at a place. I believe it's far enough away that hypothetically I should be able to end the stream before she even gets to the point of like seeing me in the bath. Oh no, okay. She is not where I thought she was. I see. She'll be here in about like 20 minutes. So she will be able to walk in and there will be like household jingling. Oh, I might have to get up and shut the door. Oh, you napped today, Noodles? That sounds nice. I'm very proud of you. Did you nap with Basil? Did you nap with Basil? People might tan in the West, but we don't have a whole class system in treating people of darker skin tone as lesser. I feel like I'm missing something. Love the dropped frames. Oh shit, also we are on 15%. This stream might have to end sooner than I thought. Is there any way I can like make it last longer? I like the sleep I had on the 23rd. I do not. I'm assuming it was a really shit sleep. I love tans and tan lines, but I have a strong fondness for pale skin and regard. I don't know. For me, I have a weird complex around like, how I feel about my appearance. Because the thing is, I grew up in a Western society where the Western beauty standard was the thing, right? Like the Western beauty standard was the thing. The thing is, I'm not Western. I don't look Western, so I will never align with that. So when I started getting into K-pop, right, I was like, oh my god, there's all these pretty Asian women to look up to, and like they have somewhat similar features to me. And it's like, oh, I have something that I could aspire to be or aspire to look like. But the thing is, the like beauty standard in any form of Asian media is so narrow. It hurts. It hurts. It's so narrow that it hurts. And it also gets to the point where it's like, do I even want that as something to be aspirational? Hence. Internally, skin tone is a very weird thing for me because I've experienced the side of like, oh my god, tan skin is so beautiful. And then I've also experienced the like really pale skin is so beautiful. And I've also seen the opposite of like, the colorism and racism, etc. So yeah. I've got a lot of feelings on that, but yes. What did I miss? Beauty standards is kind of BS. I do agree. What is it like? There's like Korean like black pill culture that's been going around on TikTok, and it's like this is like the ideal like what the ideal Korean woman should look like, and it's like it's very skinny, very white, very small face, and I'm like I'm so happy that people are actually making fun of it instead of subscribing for it. But yes, I'm back. Still don't understand the bathtub. I'm currently streaming at someone else's house. When you're streaming at someone else's house, the lighting is limited. Your lighting options are quite limited. So currently we're sitting in a bathroom with a singular light over there and a mic from the ceiling, well, from above. And we are streaming in the bathtub because this is the best lighting I could find. Because I tried elsewhere and I thought it was a bit awkward elsewhere. So I have taken up residence in the bathtub. So yes. It is a great. Is this a safe space? I do not like the beat. I agree. I feel like the new BTS album had the goal of trying to be Grammy nominated, but it's gonna come up short. And I feel like because they outsourced the whole, they didn't outsource, but everyone they've collaborated with on the album, all the producers, etc., are very Western based, and I feel that is not the way to go about how they should have produced the new album. I think they should have gone back to what they were doing previously, like pre-butter and like pre-butter. I enjoyed their album B. So with like with like songs like Stay and Life Goes On. I got questions for that. I don't know what the fuck I did to trigger that, but apparently, yes, I did really enjoy that music, but I thought the new album was not it. That's just my opinion. Also, like, you know, the controversy with the music video? Yeah, I think they should have done more research before releasing that music video, and they have the budget to do so, so I think that was a really messy move on their team and their behalf. So yes. Got it. Wait, how do I turn that off? Did I hit a channel points goal or? Because I don't think that happened. Also, I believe, have we done our Lego stream for this month? We have done our Lego stream for this month. I believe we need to, I believe it's next month we need to start the Lego stream. Also, why is it like can someone please tell me why the bit rate's so good here compared to my place? It hurts myself, just a little. Is it a car for cyclone? Yes, there are cars everywhere and they're just flying around the sky right now. They're very cute and they meow. Also, I believe I do need to check my message. Can we get a... Oh. Someone gave you bits. Oh, someone gave me bits. Wait, I'm so confused. Why didn't it come up? Are you sure that's related to that? This is one thing you actually need to read. The to-do list, because I can't do VODs properly right now. I will set it up when I don't feel like I'm drowning, because I'm behind on my uni stuff. I got invited out somewhere tomorrow, and look, I need to start saying no to things. I really do. It's a problem. Ban anyone requesting mother on stream. Why? Why? Oh, on-screen celebrations is a bits thing. I don't know who I should be thanking. I'm quite confusing. By cars, I mean cats. So whether you want a floating cat or not is up to you. But yes. Hello. Hello, Black Wolf. How are you doing this evening? Latency at this place is better because they have a better router, or ISP. Technically, they're not in the middle of nowhere like I am. Hence, I'm not surprised that their Wi-Fi is better than mine, to be fair. It's easy, you just need to do two-factor. Oh, okay. All good. Followed. Who banned Ali? I wanted to ban Ali. Someone unban Ali, please. Oh, it was Noodles. How dare you ban Ali? I wanted to ban Ali. Well, it's not a mum on stream. And I and you just don't want to... What? Also, night eclipse donut. Oh shit. Endangered donut. Have a good evening. But yes. Tub stream. I hope it's not the final stream. Why would it be the final stream? This is a bathtub stream, mostly because it's convenient and I'm not at home right now and the light is great in this bathroom. But yes, Ali needed her ban, but I could have done it. You've already taken her ban from me today. I'm very sad. I'm going to pout now. I'm going to stare at you and pout on purpose. I'm very hurt. I thought you were ending in 3. I'm not ending in 3. I will end at 9 because I always pull through to 2 hours. At least. It hurts my soul if we do less than 2 hours. It's fine. It's not like a big cyclone. It's pretty chill right now. So we're all good with the cyclone thing. I'm just hanging out in the bathroom for the fun of it at this point. Also, I feel like I could put a tattoo here. I think it would look nice if I put a tattoo here. Don't know what the tattoo would be of, but I feel like it'd be really nice if I had like one right here. But there's bone there, so it's gonna hurt. Damn it. But yes. So, the bathwater thing. The soap and bathwater thing low-key gave me the biggest ick. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, firstly, like the Sydney Sweeney jeans ad, big ick, and then the bathwater ad, big ick. Like, what are you doing with your life, girl? I know I should not be judgy. Like, in my opinion, I do not agree with choice feminism. Every choice a woman makes is not necessarily or inherently feminist, and I stand by that. No shade, don't be sad. Do you have to get ready for your mother to pick you up? No, I do not. She's coming here because she's staying the night here, and we're staying the night at some friend's place. So no, I'm not getting picked up. I just have people who are going to walk through the door and make a large noise. So yes. Okay, $5 for bathwater. No, I have standards. Also, how the fuck do you ship bathwater? Can we talk about this? And yeah, I think it's hella free. Also, okay, wait, shit. My Mac is on 10%. Perhaps we should finish up the stream sooner than later. Shit. We will wrap the stream up in 1 minute, considering we are on 10% power on my MacBook battery. Yes, I thought it was crazy, and the fact that she didn't like redact any statement in terms of the ad, I thought that was insane. In a container, yeah, but you have to duct tape the container. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about it. But yes. See, the substance shipped in the... What virus was it? The substance shipped in the Saltburn vinyl wasn't actually what it was. It was just meant to look like that. I don't know, I just seen something about bathwater once, and that's where I got it from. Also, I do have a charger, but the thing is, if I charge, we're either losing audio or visuals, because I didn't bring like my thing, you know, the thing that you plug into your thing and then you have more of the things. So yes. I love hydrating. Stay hydrated. Just needed a way of storing it. That is secure and close. Oh yes, USB hub. I didn't bring that with me because I didn't think about it. I should have fully charged my Mac prior, but I wasn't even thinking about it because I was just really like, I got home from work and then I like had to make dinner, and then now I'm here. So yes, indeed. Are you capitalizing on the only bathroom? I'm not capitalizing on the only bathroom. There is another bathroom, fear not. Apple dongle because Apple. Can I yap until it dies? Can I say that I said the word dongle to a friend to explain something? Because it, you know, like the new iPhones don't have the headphone jack, right? And the thing that they sell for the headphone jack to like USB-C to the headphone jack, it's called a dongle, right? I told my friends about it and they made fun of me for like a week because they're like, Shay calls it a dongle. Like it's not an adapter. She calls it a dongle. And I was like, I'm over it. I'm over it at this point. But yes. Imagine buying bathwater. How can they even prove? See, it's not even that. It's like the energy. It's the marketing. I don't even know how much you can technically lie in marketing. Like, I don't think it'd be hygienic either. It wouldn't be hygienic. And if there was bathwater in it from her, it'd be like a tiny drop. It's like the whole energy of like holy water. If you have like a tiny bottle of holy water and you put it into a bunch of other water, does that make the other water holy? And then if like you have that holy water and you put if you have holy water and put it into a jug of water and then you pour that jug of water into another jug of water, is that whole water holy? Same energy there. I'm confident that you will yap till the end of time. You're the best yapper. Thank you, I appreciate it. I think there's a bigger problem than that. I'm using the word dongle. Don't be one of those people. Homeopathic bath water. What does that mean? If they stop it enough to bite you, then they deserve a scare. There is a certain ratio of holy water to normal water to make normal water holy. I see. I'm not religious, hence I would not know that. Also, I believe we will... I hope... Okay, firstly. Okay, so my mother is on her way home. She is like 5 minutes away, not even. She's like 30 seconds away. So, the plan is, we are going to raid someone. Would one of my lovely mods, please choose a raid as fast as possible, because I do not want her to walk into here and then we have to make eye contact because I left the door open. She's going to stick her head and I'm going to have to be like, Delighty, what's great in here? So hypothetically, we could wrap this up as soon as possible. I would very much appreciate it. You did find a raid, by the way. Could you please raid them? I will say goodnight to everyone. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me in the bathtub. I hope the bathtub was very exciting. I may be here on Sunday. Cannot confirm or deny. There will be another bathtub stream. Hopefully by Sunday I will be able to actually bring another light in here, and perhaps I will not be in the bathtub. So yes, I hope everyone has a lovely evening, and I will see you all on Sunday evening.